Hello again, lockpicking Paul here, and what I've got tonight is a bit of lock history. So this dates to the 1970s, 1980s, and it's a bank deposit night safe bag. So you do your business during the course of a day. You'd finish obviously after the banks were shut. You don't really want to leave the money in the till, so you put everything in here along with a paying in slip. Put it into a little metal hole in the wall on the side of a bank on your way home, and someone in the bank would open this in the morning and then deposit the money into your account for you. And this is a pretty good lock in here. It's a lever lock. It's got 6 levers. I don't think there are any false gates in it, and it's a really tiny lock. So it's a bank lock. It's not noddy rubbish. But it's really interesting. This is made of leather, and this was basically new out of the bag. I don't think this one has ever been used before. It's really heavy. It's got a steel frame. It's just a really nice thing. Now, I don't have a key for this, but it is a tiny little key that would fit this. And this is the I actually already had a key that fitted, or rather a tensioner that fitted it. This tiny little tensioner fits this, but smaller than this is the actual picking wire. So I had to make a wire. This is the wire. That's the lever. Now, a regular lever is much longer on much thicker wire. So it's got some quirks, this. What we're going to do is pick it, gut it, and show you the good stuff inside. So, easiest to turn it upside down. Put the tensioner in. Now, normally, I would put the wire in this way, pick the levers up, but I have had not much success getting this open with this way around. So actually I've tried going through the other way, picking sort of this direction, and that works fine. So let's pop that in here. Oh, it's a bit tight. Come on, get in. Right, there you go. Right, so let's see if we can get this picked in good order. Try and get that centered so we can see everything. Actually wants pretty light tension. The levers do travel a lot. It makes quite a clunk when they drop into place. It's not hard, but it's not a pushover. Yeah, flips right around, it's skipped under a lever. Oh, there we go. That's not open, but that has set a very stiff lever at the back. There we go. And we're open. Took a little bit longer than I wanted, but right. Oh, all the money has gone. Just some sage advice. Good advice too. Right. Let's get this gutted. This is a really nice really heavy duty brass box, but it comes apart on a couple of screws, which is nice. We're just left with a frame and all the mechanisms in the actual cover. So let's have a zoom in on this. 6 levers. It's just a really, really nice thing. It's really tiny. Look at the size of those levers compared to my thumbnail. So what I'll do is we'll just rotate the camera down and we'll whip them all off and have a good look. There's my tweezers. I've not actually gutted this yet, so number one, number one appears to be a 0 lift. Number 2. Now it's interesting, some of these levers have beveled edges, like this one has a beveled edge, which actually makes getting a pick wire onto some of these levers really quite difficult. So I'm not sure whether that's the beveling is there to aid a key or whether it's a sort of an anti-pick measure. But it's effective. It gives you a bit of a hard ride. This one's got the beveled edge as well. It's another 0 lift. But this one doesn't. No beveled edge on this one. These really are tiny, tiny, tiny levers. That was the one that made that loud clank when it went into place. And here's the bolt mechanism. So it's yeah, that must be it there. It's on a spring because this is auto latching. So when you close it back up, it will automatically relock. Yeah, just pull the spring off. Cool. Right, let's take that off. We can get the rest back in here. There we go. Yeah, so the bolt travel is really quite minimal, but that spring obviously forces it shut when it latches into place. So that's a bit different. Hope you enjoyed that. Enjoy your picking. Cheers.